Hey, what's going on these back roads and these paved streets? My name is Keisha, and this is my co-host Kizzy. And today, you guys, we're gonna have to welcome you guys to Two Truths and One Mic.
We the top 10, UGK the major, way not play it, don't stop here. Traffic lights, we going, know the time until the clock near. Bands on road, we doing digi to the whole block clear. Yo, what you got there? Oh, did you not hear? Wendy's taking over and we got the whole shop, yeah. Her, she wanna know me better, but I'm on the top 10. Gotta match my energy, you see I'm in the top, yeah, it's top 10. Hey, now I'm in blessed mode, did you forget, bro? Put G.O.D. first and nothing less, no. On a radar per release, per request, yo. Life is like a dice game, that's a bet, though. Is you bugging, that's a dub. Show the strug to the stub. Tell them hit the squatty up. See a line of cars meet up. Nah, don't bother us. Windows fogging up. If she in a passenger, then you know she fine as. Damn.
All right. Today's topic is why people are holding back from having children and the truth that no one wants to talk about. So, Ms. Kizzy,
Yes,
um,
ma'am.
what do you think the number one reason why people are holding back from having kids?
I think the number one reason is the amount it costs to have children. And if
Right.
you're really taking care of them the proper way as a good parent, it is very expensive.
Very.
Very
I
expensive.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Like the cost of daycare alone is like tremendously a lot of money. Let's just talk about
Yeah.
it
Oh,
because one child is like $200 a week. This is not a month. This is a week. That's like $800 a month, and that's just if you have one child. If you got two, you paying 1,600. That's someone's rent, you know,
exactly.
probably
And
rent and
for some
utilities.
people, 1,600 is somebody's note, house
Mhm.
note,
Right.
mortgage.
Right. It could also be your mortgage. And
Yeah.
then, like, everything is expensive. You have to feed these kids. So if you're not breastfeeding, then you have to buy similar, whatever, formula that you prefer. You're going to have to purchase that. And
Right.
that's not cheap either.
Sure isn't.
Also, on top of purchasing, uh, whatever you're going to feed your child, whether it be Similac, Enfamil, or whatever you choose. Um, you know, you have to keep a roof over their head. So you're not just, responsible for you anymore. You're responsible for a whole nother person.
Exactly, exactly. And I'm telling you, I know how expensive it was when my children were small, and that's been years ago. So I can just imagine
I
the
know.
number now as far as clothes, shoes, food. I know how much food costs, but just imagine if it's more than one child, or you got to take care of your whole household, and it's just too much. The cost of living is high, but with the child is even higher.
Right. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And with everything going up, like even gasoline is going up, and then we have to talk about, like jobs are being replaced these days.
Yes.
So, like the employment is not what it used to be. You used to could just go out and find a job with no problem, but
Yeah.
they they're replacing us with machines and AI. So, you
Yeah.
know, that's
So
all.
and then too, Keisha, you have to think about this like a single parent.
Hmm.
If you're talking about $1,800 or $1,600 a month, or for childcare, a
Hmm.
week for childcare, imagine somebody working at a fast food, or even further than that, like a big box store. I mean,
Hmm.
they're not making huge, gigantic, bundles of money. So I know that can be tough. I know it can be.
Right. So also, I think that some people they're choosing not to have kids is because like finance. I mean, not finances. I'm sorry. Like they're also choosing not to have kids because of freedom. Like some people like to get up and go when they feel like it. They
Oh
don't want
yeah,
to have to wait, and try to find a babysitter or anything like that. Because if you were like me as a parent, I didn't allow anyone to keep my child except for my mother or her other grandmother, and that was
exactly,
it. You know, so
exactly.
yeah, if they couldn't keep them, then I stayed my butt right where I was
No,
parked. Yeah. So,
Exactly. I agree with that. So, if it's the issues with somebody keeping, I'd rather just not go. Wherever it is that they can't go, I ain't going. And
right.
so that could be a problem too. Like you say, that's somebody's freedom being taken away from them. And one of my children is experiencing that right now because they've been used to just getting up, going however they felt like it. And now that there's a baby in play, it's like, I gotta get the diaper bag. Forget the diaper bag. Forget the milk. Forget this. Gotta turn around, go back and get that because you're getting different things. And then, not to mention that we've seen this too, where some parents have forgotten the child because they're not used to having it.
That right there is hard.
Yeah.
It was one guy. Oh, he was so distraught because that was his first time keeping his child. His wife normally takes the child to daycare, and that was, she asked him, could he take him to daycare? I don't remember if she was sick or something was going on, but he ended up having to take the child to daycare and went straight to work. And I could see someone doing that because that's not your regular routine. Your regular routine is just you yourself and you going straight on to work, and he left that baby in the car. So I mean, I definitely know exactly.
That's tough. So you want to see who we got in this chat?
Oh yeah, let's see.
Let's check on everybody up in here.
Okay, all right. Let's see who we got. Okay, we have Points Blank. Hey, Rod, how you doing? Points Blank was speaking to us. He said he was looking forward to the live. Thank you for being here.
All right. Okay. Thanks, Rod.
Jerry Allen is in the building,
hey, Jerry.
Y'all. Hey, Jerry, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Let's see who else we got. Okay, we also have Miss Key. Thank you, Key, for showing up.
Key. Out with Key in the house.
Okay, I don't want to Then we have Manly. Thank you, Manly, for showing up.
Hey, Manly.
Uh-oh. Let's see if the chat will go down. Okay. All right. I think I got everyone. If I'm...
I can't see.
Oh, okay.
It's somebody else, I think.
I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming.
For being here.
All right. So let's talk about another one, which is, marriage. Some people feel like they should be married before they have kids, And, being married before you have kids, you could wait then looking for Mr. Right and then miss your opportunity to have, children because maybe Mr. Right came along later on in life versus, that moment.
Yeah, and that's true too, because and then some people are raised, don't have any children before marriage. So if that's the case, then they're waiting for that right person to come along and then have the children.
Right.
In which you can't. I mean, you can't blame one way or the other, but either way, that's their preference. So they're just waiting for that right person to come along. Like you say, sometimes it may be a little bit too late. You just don't know.
Right. And then another thing is, some people, relationship wise, may feel like, okay, how do I know if I do have a child by this person is going to stick beside me? So that may be another reason why they're not having, children.
Right. And then what about the one that may have their boyfriend or girlfriend and they looking like, oh no, I don't like her ways or I don't like his ways. I ain't gonna have no child for that person. Nah, I know we're together right now, but I need to see if there's going to be a difference in them, before I just jump up and have a baby, because that connection totally connects you then. Oh, Debbie McMillan.
Hey, how are you doing, Miss Debbie? She was saying that found out that she has cancer. I'm sorry to hear that. And that, and then that's another reason why, some people can't have kids, for
medical reasons.
For medical reasons. Or, infertility is also medical reasons. So, Yeah, and
Just a lot of people try, after over and over again and spend a lot of money, but sometimes they can't.
right. And then another thing, well, yeah, they try infertiliz. What? How do you say infertiliz?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they tried that, and then some people hit early menopause and can't
Hmm.
have kids. And I
Yeah,
heard that you can hit it as early as in your 20s. So I'm
you
like,
can.
oh,
You can. It doesn't. When I used to hear that, I used to think that they had to be an older age person.
yeah, you
That's
think of
not the
that
case.
as like maybe someone in their 50s, and and they just can't have kids, because like you said, they're older, but that ain't
Yeah.
always the case.
Right. All right. Porch says, I'm at a crossroad as I am in the middle of my husband and my son.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Hmm.
Well, can you well, I don't want to, I mean, if you feel like it, can you elaborate on it? No pressure. But yeah. So also another reason is lack of support, right? So if I'm the type that I don't allow anyone to keep my child other than my mother or her other grandmother, then and if I'm in like another state or something like that,
Oh
uh,
yeah.
I don't have that support system. So if I'm in a state by myself, I'm more likely not to have a child because like who's gonna help me? You know.
Yeah, especially if you have that, like you said, that mindset that you like, I don't want anybody besides their grandparents keeping them. Well, if
Mhm.
you're in a whole nother state, a whole nother area, you definitely don't want to, who you going to trust to have you to keep your baby while you go to work. And these days you have to work.
Right, right. Hey, how you doing, Lisa? Lisa J is in the building.
Lisa,
And
Lisa,
another
hello.
and another reason is maybe their parents are deceased. Their support, there would have been help, is no longer with us. So that's another.
Yeah, support system gone. Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
All right. Oh, and then some people, you know, um, like they have debt. So they say, well, right now I can't afford them. I got like student loans that I got to pay off, or, they may be trying to, get out of debt, and you feel
Right.
like, well, I don't want to have a child and I'm already, struggling, so then I'm struggling with a baby. So,
Yeah, and that's even hard,
mhm.
much harder.
Yeah, I remember being a single mom, and yeah, it's definitely not easy. Some people, you know, have kids and they plan it out. I don't want to have kids until this, and this is done. Some
Mm-hmm.
of us get
Mm-hmm.
caught up and
Yeah,
we have kids, and we got to figure it out along the way.
yeah, that plan don't always work like you plan it.
Yeah. So yeah. So another thing is, like generational curses, right? Some people, they feel like, um you know I don't want to pass down things that, like, my
Yeah,
childhood trauma on to my child, because like my childhood trauma, the reason why I don't allow other people to watch my kids is because my mother instilled in my head, like, no, you don't allow other people to watch your kids because you don't know,
what
you
they're
don't know
yeah,
what
yeah,
kind of thoughts they could be having going on in their head. So you just you want to keep your kids safe. You just allow people that what, I know what's going on in my mama house. I know who coming in and out my mama house, and she ain't even let nobody come in and out with her grandkid in there. So it's just that
yeah,
type of
and
environment. And then you
yeah,
don't want your children around a lot of craziness too, because some people do things, they allow things in their house that you don't allow in your house, and you may not allow certain things around your children. For instance, I may not allow people to curse in front of my kids, but I got a friend and she's cool, but her mouth is a little a little reckless. So I'd be like, oh, I want my child to come home and be like, bleep, bleep, bleep. Like, where you learn that?
I know that's right. I know that's right. And a lot of times, like you say though, like speaking on the generational curses part, some children, especially sometimes if they're the oldest child, like the firstborn, they have to take care of their siblings. So they be like, I done raised enough children, like I done raised my brother, my sister, or whomever. I'm done with raising children. I don't want to have no children. If I got to do that, if I got to live like that, and I did enough parenting to my siblings, so I don't want to do that.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you. I've already raised all the kids I'm gonna raise, and I'm not gonna raise anymore. Okay. So Jerry Allen said the son came out as the son came out and she's asking for advice. So first,
okay, right here, before she say that, let me just say this right quick. Y'all, we are not professionals. This is our opinions. Don't take what we say and run with it. Say we told you to do nothing. This is our disclaimer. We're in here just talking about everyday life stuff. We don't know all the answers. Right. So take what is good for you, take that and run with it. And what's not good for you, leave it where it's at, right here.
Yes.
Okay, now Keisha, go ahead.
Yeah, and and then we just only know what we've experienced. Me myself, exactly. I don't have a problem with homosexuality. Like I love everyone, So, So you're saying that you need advice because your son came out. I'm trying to figure out.
So Keisha, I could be wrong, but look like maybe what is her comment before that? Because it looks like it was something before that, because it just started off as the son came out and she is asking.
I'm at a crossroad as I'm in the middle of my
but was that Jared?
No, that was Porch.
Okay, what is this connected to that?
I think that is, because Jerry said that that's what she was talking about.
Oh,
it must be something before that I missed.
Okay.
Let me see.
Let's see. I'm not sure. And y'all, I normally be in the comments, but I can't.
Dog, she said her husband has disowned her only son. So yeah, that's hard. I personally, like, if my child, I'm gonna be honest, if my child came to me and said, "Hey, I'm gay," I don't have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? I'll go to the parade with you. That's just me. I don't care. But I know a lot of people, if that's his only son, he probably had dreams and things like that. And that's another thing. Like, we can't be pushing our dreams and our aspiration and our goals, all on our kids, in my opinion, right. But I don't know. I mean,
so y'all know me.
Yes. She gonna be totally different from me. She like, okay, go ahead.
Not judgmental by no means, but I would say pray and ask God for guidance. Ask him to lead and guide you, and he will. I definitely would pray for the child. Not saying that something is wrong, but I would definitely pray for the child, and I would also ask to offer prayer for the husband, because regardless to what, that is your child.
Right.
And we are children too.
Mm-hmm.
We belong to somebody too. So we mess up all the time. We ain't perfect. So who are we to dare judge somebody else for what we feel that they're not perfect?
Right.
So that would be my advice, to pray and ask God to help.
Yeah, I really, really am sorry to hear that. I mean, because at the end of the day, that's that man's flesh and blood, regardless of how, because, I mean, our kids are, in his mind, his child has disappointed him. You got to come into parenthood knowing that, your children ain't going to do everything you want them to do. It's some people dealing with way worse things than them coming out, because you got kids that are on drugs and they having to deal with that, making sure that their child ain't going to be somewhere strung out and something happens to them, or they ODing, and you constantly in and out of jail for, having certain things on you and stuff. It's stuff way worse than that. It's people out here doing way worse. I mean, I could name a couple, but the show ain't technically about that today.
Yeah.
But you know, yeah, I'm like, kids, you know, you don't have to pray about that. Maybe y'all can go to some kind of form of counseling. I mean, that may be an option.
Yeah. And
Is
then
she
on top of all of that, please, for me, make sure you love that child.
right?
That son that said that, please love that child. Please treat and love on that child, because whether he's 3 or he's 53, he needs to know that he's loved by his parents. And you already then stated that one has already walked away. So don't you know, make sure that you are the one that shows the love to that child, regardless to what. And I probably don't even have to say that, you being a mother, but
Right.
love on that child and let that child know that he is loved.
And I know that you love your child, because it wouldn't bother you if you didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, yeah, that's
Is Prince Daniel, is that somebody new?
Hey, Prince Daniel is in the building. Hey, how you
Thank
doing?
you for coming. Thank you for coming. So sometimes, y'all, we may be talking about one thing, and if something like that comes in the picture, we will not excuse or overlook that because it's not on the topic, unless it's way out there and it's something that we don't want to touch. But we definitely, what did Jerry Allen say?
Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me go
I just seen some come across the
So she
screen.
says, I agree wholeheartedly, Kizzy, and my love and prayers to you. And she was saying praise for them.
Yeah, definitely. Please don't forget to pray.
Yeah. Oh, and then our key says, right, Kizzy.
Yeah,
Right.
it's so important. All right, go ahead.
All right. Point Blank says, some people think about the length of responsibility and hold back from having kids. A lot of people say until 18, but however, he ain't lying. It's a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? I think we're the only species that take care of our children until we go in the ground. Like, we literally are. Everybody else, like, you know, leave the nest. You know, well, not our kids. Hold on,
I tried
today.
I tried to get mine to leave the nest. At first, I was nervous because, you know, that was the first time I ever experienced something like that. But after the first one left the nest, I was like, okay, grab your wings. But, you know, and then I ran into the empty nest thing, and I didn't even know that was a real thing but that's all a part of having children. So,
Right.
yeah.
And let me be honest, some of these kids think you're supposed to take care of them until you perish. You know, like they think that they bills are your bills. So that's another thing. I don't think you ever get out of debt with your kids unless you because Keisha is not fixing to constantly be paying your bills. Don't call me on the first when your rent is due every month. I don't want no. If I pick somebody else, because I ain't. You better sound like you need to go get a husband or a wife or something. Okay, Tanya is in the building. Hey, how you doing, Tanya?
Hey, Tanya. Good to see you. Thank you for coming.
Yeah. So, like you said with those generational curses, you know. I think we already hit that one though, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We talked about that and talked about children raising their younger siblings. So that's a reason why some people might not want to.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm like you. I've already raised kids.
I've raised children already. Raised my sisters and brothers. I don't want no children
at all. And you know what? And mentally, they right. They did already raise kids. So why would you want to do it over?
Yeah,
you are already a kid yourself raising kids. So okay, so also some people have fear of divorce, you know, so that's another thing, like where even if they were to have children with their spouse or whatnot, they feel that, you know, they may, you know, break up and then you have to deal with that whole ordeal of where, you know.
Yeah, especially if they live that life. You're right. Especially if they witness that in their life. You know, you're right.
All right.
Anybody else in the comments?
Hold on, let me see.
I'm glad you can see them. For some reason, they are extra small tonight.
All right. Oh, Desmond said, "Oh, hey, how you doing, Mr. Nichols?" He says, sit down and be a listening ear to your son." So he's talking to Porter. Who is this? Oh, okay. He's speaking to Tanya. Can't. Did it pull up, Tanya?
Thank you.
I can't see it. Okay. Oh yeah, I see it now.
Who's it?
Don't. Huh?
He brought me his phone so I can see the comments.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like, yes, I can see him.
Okay, I only had one on purpose, and I raised my she raised her siblings. I don't like. Oh, that's a good point because I think I had that on the list. Some people just don't want kids. They don't like kids. Like they just straight up don't like them. I never wanted kids. I never wanted kids, and I ended up pregnant. And by the grace of God, she slid on in there. But I stopped. I'm like, Tanya, I stopped at one. Like, I knew that I wasn't, so I stopped at one because,
See,
what'd you say?
As the oldest, I raised my siblings as the oldest. See,
right.
I still don't like kids.
She said she still don't like them.
She said she like hers though, but that's it.
Hold on, it be like that. Hold on, some folks they like they kids and they family kids and that's it. Like any outside kids, like ooh,
like forget it. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying earlier. When sometimes when you do go through that, you already have raised children. You just, you probably didn't supply their every financial need, but you have raised them.
Oh, who's sick? Is Timmy sick? Somebody sick. Oh, okay. He has an ear infection. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope Timmy feels better. Let's see. Who else we got? Okay.
She said, I don't even like my family kids.
Ooh, no, she didn't. It says my sister-in-law said my sister-in-law said she only had one kid because my brother wanted them. Oh, and she said she would never have had kids.
See, but that's a lot to go through. But that's their own. She just had that kind of love,
right,
for her brother too. But baby, when you have a baby,
yeah,
that's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
Yeah, them babies hit a little different.
I'm trying to say it.
What'd she say? Oh, she said I don't even like my family's kids.
Yeah.
I'm glad they not listening in. Well, we hope you feel better too, Rod. Rod said he's not feeling good either. He has the chills and feels like fever. You ain't, yeah, okay.
Better. Hope you get the.
Hey, Grateful Heart. Grateful Heart is in the building.
Hello.
He said, hey, Miss Keisha and Miss Keezy in chat.
Hey, good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Oh, Timmy said that you putting stuff in his water. You probably right. I would keep laughing. Yep.
She say they know. Tanya said they know. You remember you said you glad they not on here. She said they know.
You said I said they glad what?
You see when she said she didn't like her family kids.
Oh yeah. She said
I'm glad they not on here. She said they know.
Wow. Wow. No, don't be like that. Don't be. Yeah. Okay. So, another thing is like with, fear of inflation or something like that. Like, so basically, like with everything going up, even if you can afford to feed your children today and you don't have any problem, you still fear that, maybe one day, I'm not going to be able to afford these kids, or what if something happens to my job or something like that and I'm not able to take care of my kids. So that's
Right.
also another thing. It was something else on that list that I didn't hit. I don't know.
Stretch marks.
Oh, that one was it. Yeah. And some people, they just don't want to have kids because of stretch marks. I mean, like, why would I risk, hold on, my body, you know what I'm saying, getting stretch marks,
Gaining
C-section,
weight.
gaining weight, uh, uh, for I'm not gonna sound selfish. Kids are special, kids are blessings, but so is my body.
But I mean, you being real though, Keisha, some people do feel that way. Like they
Right,
really do.
right.
They like, okay, hey, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
so
want to
yeah.
keep this. I want to keep this Coca-Cola bottle. I ain't trying to do that.
Yeah, so
You
it's
know?
called selfishness. Some of us are selfish. And that was one of the main reasons why I want to have kids. I'm like, everybody know we got stretch marks. I ain't trying to get no stretch marks. I didn't want to have no stretch marks. Hold on. Folks talking about you had to get cut open. I was like, what? I'm gonna have a scar? Like, so
Yeah, that is true. Like some people do feel that way. Like I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. Tanya says, I don't mean I don't like them. I just don't get excited over babies and children like some do. Yeah,
okay.
I can get
They
that.
don't excite you. Hold on, wait till
Yeah.
she have her first grandbaby. Watch this. Oh, she'll be a whole different Tanya. Talking about
And
she don't
Jerry,
like kids every day. She
what you be saying?
Yeah,
I
they
love my
always
grandbaby.
say it. My mama used to say all the time, all right, you can lay up and get a child if you want to, and think I'm finna be watching your kids, and who the first one watching them? Who over there looking, trying, you know what I'm saying? Mom ain't gonna say that because it took my mama a while to actually watch her, but she liked to look at her when she did see her. It's like,
What Jerry Allen say? Some ladies work hard to get the body they want, and then to go get pregnant and disfigure how hard work.
yeah, and that's the craziest part. It's always when you are trying to lose weight. It's like when you get all healthy and snatched to the gods. They come along. I'm like, wait a minute, what you mean? I'm in my prime. I'm in my best. Hello, run around here looking like what's her name? The one with the that can't play coming on the new Coming to America. She was married to that basketball player. What's her name, y'all? I mean, she got a bad body. I don't even know his name, but yeah. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
What I do?
I'm looking at the comments.
Oh, okay.
Grateful Heart says facts. That's why I always put me first, because my cousin and sister was what I didn't want, points blank and period. Yep. See there? Yep. Keisha said that earlier, and that's exactly right. They look and see that and be like,
And then yeah, and then another reason why a lot of people they don't want to have kids is because these kids are something else nowadays. The system is too much in your business. They won't allow you to raise your kids how you feel is proper way to raise your children.
Mm-hmm.
And then these kids got enough nerves to be wanting to call one time on you. Cause you ain't letting them do what they want you to let them do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another reason why a lot of people are not having kids, because these kids they not like, they not like like we were when we were kids. Most of the time all our parents had to do was give us a look.
Absolutely.
We melted at the look, because the look mean that you slick already in trouble. You may
you best to calm it down.
Okay, so if you don't want to get manhandled when you get home, you gonna get in line. So, but now you even when you sit up there having a conversation with these kids, I don't know what be going on in their head. La 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 la. Like I don't know. Like it's crazy.
All right, so looks like Tanya says our daughter had. Okay, go ahead with that.
No, go ahead.
I think she says our daughter had ovarian cancer, and she doesn't want nor like kids either.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well,
Well, I mean, it's yeah. I hate that she got that she has cancer, but yeah. You know what? So I wonder, will she? A lot of people they change their mind later on. Like a lot of people, they be like, I don't want kids, but then when they start, looking at their friends having kids and stuff like that, I wonder, do they change their mind? I probably wouldn't have, but I'm just wondering. Oh, Keith said the grands will change you. So yeah. Oh, the grands will change. Are you saying like the
they'll change you. The grands will change you.
Kids will change you. Okay,
Mhm.
yeah. They be talking that smack. I ain't finna be watching nobody else's kids. I done raised my kids. Technically, I raised your kids, but they'll sit there and be like, I already done raised my kids, and I ain't finna be watching yours, and blah blah blah. I be like, really? Oh, Tanya said that.
Yeah, Tanya said that.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, it says my cousin and sister had kids. Just tore up the relationship. I just could not. You know what? That's another thing. Kids could
Yeah.
mess up your relationship. You and your man, y'all are living y'all best, with not single, but life with each other. Y'all,
Yeah.
like I said, y'all can go out of town when y'all want to. Y'all can be laid all up at the beach. Y'all can, you can come and go as you please. That's the main thing. When you have kids, it's like everything comes to a skirt.
Yeah, it changes everything. Yeah,
comes to a
that's
stop.
true.
Because when you get ready to get up and you want to go somewhere, you got to make a phone call, right? I can't just leave and go to Maui because I got a child now. So I
Yep.
got to figure out where, if I'm going to go for a week, who going my mama will be like, I watch your kid, but a week, you mean like a weekend? You cannot go like you want to. So that
Yeah.
is like the main thing. Like you cannot pick up, you cannot go. And then if you had a relationship and y'all both used to doing things how you want to do, then you had this little person that has to have attention. So you can't just leave them in the house like they a cat or something for a couple of days to come
Nope,
back.
can't do that.
Don't
Definitely
keep them
can't
in
do
the house
that.
for a couple of days either, y'all. Go get a cat sitter, please. Don't do that.
That's right. That's right.
But
Take your fur babies with you.
yeah, so yeah, and it's even like that for pets. Hold on, your fur babies, because
Mhm.
I said when mine gone, I ain't getting no more, because I can't get up and go like I want to with them either, and let everybody be going at the same place. I'm like, wait a minute, because I don't be liking everybody watching my dog neither. Oh, she said we'll probably get grandkids from my stepdaughter. She loves kids.
Oh, that's awesome.
But
Then
you know what? My
you'll be
daughter
switching on them.
kids either. My daughter does not want kids.
She
So
does.
I think I don't know. Do you think we might have put that on them too? Yeah.
That's something to think about.
Grateful Heart said that part, Miss Keisha. How long ago is it? What time is it? Oh shoot. I don't even know what I was saying. I need to keep up with the chat better. She said, well, who's that? Jerry. Jerry said, yeah, call CPS on you or whomever else you want. I don't they don't live in their house and they live in mine. I'm with her. Like the kid living in your house and they can just make a phone call, but you make a phone call if you want to. Okay? Because if you think that people gonna treat you like I treat you, then you go right on ahead. You'll be back.
Absolutely.
Hold on. You'll go up in court line. She ain't never the best mom ever. I got close to the hold of you.
All right, looks like Rod is behind that one.
Okay, it says, okay. Wait a minute, hold on. Did I miss something? No, wait a minute. I got Grateful Hearts.
Okay.
Okay. Still, Miss Keisha, with my dad and I'm grown. That look. I mean, hold on. With my dad and I'm grown. Look. Oh, she talking about that look. Wait a minute, hold
Yeah,
on.
that look. Yeah.
That look that your parents used to give you. Shoot,
With
they
my daddy, and I'm grown. He
you
get that
still
look.
like you got
And you understand the look. Ain't nobody got to say nothing. You understand the look.
be good and grown. They just give you a look like
I know my mama gave me one.
okay. I remember my mama had hold on. I was good and grown. My mama put me out my house because I was defending her honor. My brother was arguing, so I get mad at him. We go to cuss him out. She put me out the house. I'm like, wait a minute, this is backwards. I'm helping you. And ever since they happened, I never got in between their argument. I don't care what he's saying to her. I'm like, I be sitting back. The last time I intervened, I got put out the house, so I'm not even gonna get involved. In reality, there are a lot of things in life that can happen. So if people are waiting for the perfect scenario, they will never have kids. You are absolutely right. Because you're right, because people, even with marriage, right? A lot of people, I see like the same case, right? When people try to get married, what is their main reason why they can't get married right now? Well, I don't have the right job. I'm waiting until I get out of school so I can get the perfect job before I get married. You know what I'm saying? They do kids the same way. I want to get the perfect job. I want to be making this type of money. I want this type of money in my bank account, so that I know I have a safety net. And that's the main thing, like a safety net.
Yeah.
Because nowadays, the way jobs are being shipped out, and then not only the jobs being shipped out, but you have to compete with AI and machines. So, I
and
tell some people like ain't nobody job safe, because you used to could say, whoa, like truck driver, that's a good job. They make good money. And now they got like these little driverless trucks on the road, which I think is dangerous. They need an app to let us know which one of these trucks ain't got nobody. Because I don't want to be nowhere near them. Like, stuff go to malfunction, and regular stuff go to malfunction, and you got a truck, a big 18-wheeler that could just go plowing through stuff all willy-nilly. So, yeah.
That's true.
And then, and like I said, I went to Budweiser. I mean, literally, they have no employees. The whole thing is run by a whole machine. The machine puts the bottles on the belt. It goes to the next section. It fills the bottles up with the beer. Then it goes to the next section. It puts the caps on the bottle. Then it goes to another section where it picks it up like bowling pins. Y'all ever been to the bowling alley? And the thing picks up the pins. That's what it does. It picks up the bottles and it places them in the box. And then I can't remember if it was somebody that taped it up. I don't know. Like it was. And literally,
they got something to tape it up.
To work. And all this stuff all this beer is being produced with nobody. So anyway. He said true, Rod. Let's see. What's this? Oh, and I definitely don't like bad kids who don't listen. Hey,
I'm with you, Tanya.
I'm with you.
I'm with you on that.
If you don't like for your children to be disciplined, don't leave them in my house.
With that being said, it's a lot of people see other people how they manage, not how they don't manage their children as far as when it comes to them listening or making them mind, like they're hard-headed and they talk back to you and they ugly and they be like, you know what, to keep me from getting in trouble, I ain't finna, I'm gonna let that one stay where it's at.
Okay. My aunt is raising 2 kids. I'll take one, but I ain't gonna take the other one. That thing there is too hard-headed. Like, I feel like they both have to suffer because I swear we'll be out and I'll be calling you to tell you come get that one because we're still having fun. Okay, come get that other grandchild of yours that y'all created this little monster. Okay, facts, Miss Keisha. Thank you, grateful. I don't know what I be so late into the comment. I don't even know what I said. I would be that grandma, me and granddaddy going on vacation. Y'all ain't staying home to watch no kids time.
They ain't gonna be home to watch no kids. I know somebody that's like that. I know somebody that's like that. That they can't even do they can't do stuff because they have the grandkids all the time.
Oh yeah. And some people take advantage, but you know what? That goes back to our last episode, right? These disrespectful kids, and that's because these parents, they feel like they were raised too strictly, and now they just let their kids roam.
Just let them do whatever they want to do.
You know, then we got our kids are going to school with these little disrespectful kids that are teaching them. You got to reprogram them when they get home, because hold on, who do you think I am? Because you know I am that chick, right? Don't come at me like that. Exactly. Yeah, but Keith said, "Let me pack your bags for you while I'm at it."
While I'm at it,
she will help you pack your bags for CPS.
Right, exactly.
She said, "Call the police if you want to." I'm with her. That sounds like a vacation for me. Don't give me no reason. They be like, "You want your kid back? Let me think about it for another month." Okay. He says, when it comes to AI, refer to it being like a hurricane. We know it's coming, but we are preparing for the AI storm. People need to sharpen their skills and find new skills. Right. I think that pretty much the only jobs that are going to be safe are, like roofing. I mean, how AI going to put a whole roof on your house? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure it out. They may come up with something real big. I'm trying to figure out how they gonna do it. But
it is hard to say.
Keep up with the how they gonna produce enough of these things that are building houses to build enough to keep up with the market. I don't know.
It's hard to say. I've seen and I've seen personally how they replaced the guys on the back of the truck with the arm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right about that.
It don't surprise me at all.
Well, yeah, you're right. But I think that some of the jobs are going to be safe. Like I do believe that roofing is going to be safe. I believe that welding is going to be safe. I believe that let me think. Like the people that are building the houses, contractors and things like that, their jobs are safe. On with him, you're gonna have to, I don't know, because even doctors, and you would think that a doctor job would be the safest job in America, right? They got doctors that are being laid off, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, prescribing medicine and everything.
Yeah, so yeah, I was like, that's crazy. He says AI is taking jobs when we know it. We know it's coming. Oh, wait a minute, did I already say that? You sure? Okay. Preparing for the AI storm is coming. There's no stopping it. You're right. That's why I invest in it. Well, I should get paid in the process of being tormented. Yeah. So, Jerry Allen says, I don't mind watching my grandkids for a short time. The whole thing is in the way again. Hold on, let me see if I can move it.
She said, but I didn't have them. I ain't keeping them.
Is that the last comment? Because my mouse ain't going down.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Because I was like, oh, this mouse is tripping. That's why I couldn't see it. It's always that last comment. Facts, Keisha, invest in AI. Yeah, I think that's one of the best investments now, because we know it's coming. Like, you would be crazy not to throw some money into AI. You definitely gonna get it. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not a financial advisor, but I feel, in my opinion, that you are definitely gonna get your money back. Shoot, matter of fact, I might throw some more with it. I don't when I get off of here. Wait, what time is it? Get the market done close. I'll do it in the morning. What's tomorrow? It ain't Friday. Oh yeah, tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday. Yep.
Yeah, I might throw some more at it. Was there any other bullet point I had on there? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I was naming out some stuff, and she was writing it down. I was like, dog, I don't have the real notes. I'm over here winging it like.
I was like, I got you. Yeah, but that's a serious thing though, and having a child where we talked about why they don't have them, why they back away from having them, but some do just a total opposite for some of the same reasons that we talked about on here. Finances, right? Some will have a bunch of them just because of finances. They can get extra this and extra that for this child, so many per head and all that kind of stuff. So it's just a matter of, go ahead, Keisha, what you was about to say?
Oh no, because like some people, people used to make a career out of having kids, right? Because some people, these are the people, some people that I know. I'm telling you, all the bad reasons from the people. This is what I'm missing my head. But anyway, the bad reasons why I know people have had kids. One, to trap a man. I feel like you can't trap no man with no kid. Okay, but they think they can. They really do. They think they can. So I've seen people, have kids just to trap a man. Then another reason why women are having, kids or whatever is for the, their parents. It's like a generational thing, right? Their parents grew up in the system, basically living in Section 8. And I'm telling you right now, ain't nothing wrong with Section 8. With this economy, we all probably need to go to Section 8. But I'm saying not the ones that are career of Section 8, where they grandmama, they mama, they in Section 8. Everybody, they know is, Section 8.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. So I have some cousins. I mean, literally, all of them have grown up in the same project. Well, basically, it's like hood. It ain't really a project, but it's like low income and housing. And they have, they know that they need kids to, they got to have at least one kid to stay up in there. So they'll have a kid, and then, they, able to get a rent. And do you know they give them rent, utility checks? I'm like, shoot, I need one of them. I'm thinking about having another one tomorrow. No, I was just kidding.
Oh no! I bet you said that I ain't trying to have another one.
But yeah, and then food stamps. But you can't even do that no more because they ain't even giving nobody food stamps no more. I mean, they are literally like people are getting less than $30 in food stamps. And these are elderly people that are, getting less than $30 a month in food stamps.
And how can you make it off of that? That's
I know. I'm like, and then you would say, well, they can keep that, but think about it though. At least you can get maybe like a little bit of milk, some cheese, pick up a loaf of bread, maybe some lunch meat or something. I don't know, because but
that falls back to your point though. That's why some people don't have them.
Yeah,
financial situation, and I can't say that I blame them. I mean, think about it. Finances is one of the main key factors in raising a child. And if you do not have the funds, then you're considered a misfit parent, or however improper taking care of a child or whatever, neglect and all of that stuff. So you have to have those finances, and you have to think about, like you said, people think about the economy today. That is a main factor in having a child. You got to know whether or not you're going to be able to take care of them financially.
Right. Well, and then another reason why people might want to have kids, since we're talking about the flip side, another reason why people might want to have kids is most guys, they just want to carry their name. You know what I'm saying? They love, they want someone else to, maybe they're the last. Yeah. So they want somebody else to carry that name.
Yeah. I think Jerry Allen said
Okay.
a lot of these girls are having babies just for how much money they can make off of them,
Yeah.
such as income, tax returns. They will let claim their children and get a cut from it. Oh,
Right. Well, y'all left out child support. We did an episode of that on the classroom. There are some women I know will literally have babies if they get a man and he has a great job. They will get pregnant on purpose just so they can get that monthly check. And that's crazy that your child is basically, a check to you.
That's the wrong reason to have a child.
Mm-hmm.
For those people that don't have children, don't do it for that reason.
Please leave them in baby land. So also, some people want to have kids. I mean, they just naturally want to have kids. I don't get it. But no, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously though, they naturally just like kids. Some people just like them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Well, let me see. I didn't. Is there a comment before Rod's?
Jerry Allen.
Okay. Oh, she says. Oh, that. Okay, yeah, you read that.
Yeah, we read that.
Okay. Tap in. Oh, thank you, Rod. He said, "Well, I miss carrying my name. I had 2 daughters. Yep, and that's another.
Yeah.
You ain't guaranteed to have a boy.
See, now what if Rod was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna keep trying till I get a boy. Some people do it for that reason.
They do.
To carry their last name. But and I know that ain't no reason. Again, if you on here and you're listening and you watch the replay, that is not a reason to have a child.
Right.
Not a reason to have a child. It's more
to like a lot of kids. I'm with you. I'm not fixing to keep having them, because you want a boy, but like, how do you feel about the girls you have? You done had 8 girls and now you finally got a boy. Like, how do you feel about those girls? Like, do you, we just try to make sure we all treat them fairly, because I'm a firm believer. If you treat one way, then you need to treat them all one way. You know what I'm saying? If you treat them one like treasure, then you need to treat them all like treasure. If you treat them one like trash, you need to treat us all like trash. We need to be feeling equal up in here.
Rod said, "Nah, Kizzy." I said, "Forget it." I don't blame you, Rod.
Okay.
Do not blame you.
Yeah.
I do not blame you. All right, Keisha.
He says my brother has 4 sons, so but hey, carrying on the name then. So.
Look, he said, "I'm banking on them," and you're right. I would too.
Yep. But I'm gonna bet on black. Well, all right, you guys. Kizzy, do you have anything else?
No, nothing I can think of, unless you want to
drop the mic.
Unless you want to drop the mic.
Hold on, let me see. Let's see if anybody wants to come up. Let's see if we can drop it. I was about to throw it around. You know what I was about to push? I was like, "Ooh, no, wrong show." Yeah. So you guys, we have just dropped the mic, and you can pick it up if you want to. If you want to come up, pick up the mic, and wait a minute. You know what? The link is not in the chat.
That's okay. So while she's getting that together, this is the time if you want to. Keisha dropped the mic, so if someone wants to come up and give their own opinion, and it's the same thing, same rules, same disclaimer, you feel free to say, your thoughts or your opinions on things. And again, those that's listening, you take in what you want and leave the rest right here that you don't need.
Well, I might have to go over there to YouTube and do it, because I'm constantly trying to put it in the chat and it's not working for me.
Okay. Gary Allen says genetics now can help you have the sex of the child you want. Really? That's
crazy. How much does that cost? Because that's wild.
It says email him the link, Keisha.
Okay.
And you can drop it.
I
So
should-
I didn't know that. So generics can have, you can have the sex that you want of your choice. Wow.
It is wild.
I wonder how accurate that is.
He said email.
I wonder, Jared, do you know how accurate that is? Like, just like, not do you know, like from personal experience, but do you know the statistics on that? Whether or not that's 80%, 50%. Man is tampering with genetics, and thinks it's unnatural.
Yeah, she said I think it's unnatural. I mean, it kind of is though, because like how you go? Wait a minute. How do you? Well, you saying that they can make it that sex? Like if you
That's
want
what
a man, a boy child, then they can, they can. I don't.
That's my understanding. That's why I asked. Did she know the like what's the number on that? Is that 50-50? Is that 70-30? 30-70, 80-20? Points Blank says, Jerry Allen, when did they come up with that stuff?
You know what they
Yeah,
doing?
I'm with you.
They doing everything else. I wouldn't put it past them. With today's technology, shoot, they probably can clone you up one. You can probably tell them exactly what you want it to look like, and voila, here you go.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in that number.
No.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Did you get the email right? I don't know if you got it.
So Keisha, while we're waiting on that, let's talk about how do you think the old people made it having so many children?
Ooh, I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay, so I feel like the older generation made it because back then they did bartering, right? So they had the bartering system. So if I'm the type, if I grow plants, right, I grow crops.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, back in the day, they had a lot of kids. Like they may have 10, 12 and up in the house.
15.
But it seems like financially they were probably doing better than we are with one child.
Yeah, that's why I said, how in the world is that?
Yeah, so I feel like the reason why they're doing so great, they were doing so great is because they bartered. Like if someone knew how to sew clothes and I know how to grow crops, then we can do a trade-off.
Yeah, that's true.
Say, I got daughters and my wife don't know how to braid, or the wife may have passed. I need someone to comb my kid's head. Okay, the neighbor knows how to comb kids' head. She got a house full of them. Okay, so it was just like maybe I could fix on her car or something like that. So it was just, they did a whole lot of bartering. Money wasn't being really spent out. It was more like skills that were being used in place. So the money kind of stayed where it was, for where you could have more money for like bills and things like that, because
that makes a lot of sense. But even then, a lot of times they didn't even make nearly what minimum wage is today. They didn't make that. So that was the question that I thought about, and we've talked about it before, but it's like, how do you make it off of $5 a day and you got 14 children? But like you said, they had gardens, they did bartering, and it wasn't a shame to say, hey, Keisha, I need a little bit more flour. You got some flour up there? Yeah, girl. And then the next day you might need something. And it was okay. Because I remember my mom growing up, we grew up like that. Very, 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 didn't have a whole lot, I said like that.
Right.
And like this lady used to have chickens. She used to have cows. She used to have pigs.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't understand all of that then, but they used those things for everything.
Right.
So, but they had 12 children, 14. It wasn't no low number, but it was always big numbers. And even some children that was on the side that you didn't even know about. And it was, they used to take care of them. And then I came from, we was in the woods, we was in the country. So I would come over to their house, and they still had enough food, you know. But that makes sense what you said about the, you know, they were gardening and all that stuff. So
What Tanya said, they needed all those kids to tend to the land, the crops, and the animals. The kids also married early, and she ain't lying, for exchange of resources and property. Mm. Girl, you speaking
you got
fact,
a point. You got a point.
nothing
That's
but
true.
fact. You should shoot. I feel like we was raised like that. I think I was born to wash the dishes and look after the kids.
I mean, it's just something how, and I'm gonna tell you too. Even then, when you didn't have much, seemed like you wasn't as, unless they knew how to handle it. Seemed like they wasn't as frustrated or as
Mm-hmm.
pressured as people are today.
Yep. My granddaddy, like my dad used to talk and say that, you know, he had them on roofs and they used to have to fix cars. And when I tell you that man knew how to do everything, because my granddaddy, they were required. They had to, you
Mhm.
know, they had to pitch in every weekend. They were on the back of that truck and they were going to a job. And I didn't care how small they was. You old
Right.
enough to walk, you were old enough to do something, handle a hammer or something. You're gonna have to
That's
go
right.
to work.
That's
So,
right. And that's real. That's real talk.
yeah.
Look like, okay, I didn't see anything else. Do
Yeah.
you see something else?
He said say it again, Tanya. A
A
family
family
workforce.
course.
You are
Yeah.
absolutely right. Um no dog. Can somebody just put something in the hold on, but put let me see. I only put that in there to bump up your message because for some reason they got this little box. It used to be a darn dollar sign. Now it's a box that I'm on the computer.
I wonder if if those people had more money, would they have been less grateful? Or would they have had more children?
You know, I feel like the money probably was equal because back then, you know, their dollar went a whole lot further than our dollar. So maybe even though that were making $5 may have been a lot of money back then.
And it was, because stuff wasn't as expensive
Yeah,
as it is now.
'cause
But I was just looking at 13 children or 14,
yeah,
10 children for that matter. You know, I just don't see it. But it's a lot of stuff they didn't have to buy. And we know that one of the number one things we purchase is groceries. That's
mhm,
very expensive.
right. But
So
you know what? If you like us, our groceries are right there in the yard. We can go right there in the yard and go get a bell pepper and cut it up and go make a whole salad. Go get the lettuce, the tomatoes, the cucumbers right outside.
yeah,
So Tanya says that was the country. Oh, that was women. When you say country? Well, hold on, let me finish reading it. What about city folks? Okay, that's what I thought she meant when country folks versus city. Okay.
they
Uh
didn't have many kids. She said, "What about the city folks? They didn't have many kids."
well
I
oh
wonder. I wonder why is that?
well they probably couldn't do what the country folk did, like she said, you
Growing
know,
the stuff. Yeah,
yeah. So maybe that's why. And
I
shoot.
think Jerry got a.
Okay, let me see. Okay, it's called
Yeah.
pre-implantation genetic diagnosis diagn, diagnosis
You
diagnosis.
right? Yeah.
Dog, you got that box. Hold on, I can't read it. Hold on, I gotta
So
put a
you can
box
find
in it.
literature about it in the National Library of Medicines. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. That's good information. I mean, not that I'm trying to figure it out, but that's good to know.
Y'all, if y'all see me putting these symbols, because I cannot read I
The
definitely can't
very
read that on
bottom.
the screen.
Okay, it says there also was no birth control. However, they did have plan B since the Renaissance days.
Hold on, what was the plan B? What was the plan B?
Be careful, you asked it. This Renaissance days. Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, plan B. I thought thought she'd been like a coat hanger or something. I was like, what is Plan B? Like the coat, you remember back in the day, the coat hanger? I'm the only one who know the coat hanger. I'm not saying I did no coat hanger, but you watch movies where the girls, they would say that they were going to the convict, but they were pregnant, and some of them would have, a lot of people died from that coat hanger.
Oh my goodness. Going down that road. Now I don't want to have no more children.
No, the coat hanger was to keep from having kids. Yeah, y'all don't remember when
tell me I
literally dying from the coat hanger? That's how they were performing abortions. They would use.
That's what I thought you were saying. Yeah. That's exactly what I thought you were saying.
So when she said Plan B, I was like, "What is that? What is she talking about? A coat hanger?"
But that's why I said that I ain't going that far.
Yeah. Okay. My bad.
You say yes. You're right. Yeah. Jerry Allen say yes. You're right. All right. So let's see. Event yours. Okay. Mickey's Adventures. Hey.
You was in here. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey.
Happy Thursday.
I like that name for hold on, I'll be saying that to Nikki. Hey, Nikki. Happy Thursday, Mickey.
Mickey say match that.
Huh. Oh, match that. Oh, thank you, Mickey.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the support.
Yeah. Well, you guys. What did you say? Oh, it worked lurking. We appreciate you lurking in. Well, you guys, I really do appreciate everyone coming by. I'm acting like I did a video today. I was acting like I'm gonna put y'all off my land again. I was like, but yeah, I did a video earlier. But anyway, I appreciate everyone coming by.
Talk about the video.
Well, so I did a video. My chickens a chicken has laid an egg. I am so excited about this one little egg. Yes, I am excited about that egg. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm like, man, I got an egg. I've been waiting. I was like, what's wrong with them? Like, why are they not producing eggs? I was like, are these all men? I'm for real. I'm like, are they all men? They gotta be. Because why are they not producing? And I'm still thinking them other two boys, but they, I don't know.
I did see in your comments that they said that some of them may hide them. That's what I seen on one of your comments. They say look real good around because some of them may hide them.
I'm gonna have to look at them when I get off because I was busy. I heard my phone dinging, so I'm gonna look at it when I get off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do we have any more comments before?
Looks like I see Our Key says this was a good live.
Oh, thank you, Our Key.
Thank you, Our Key.
Hello, my name twin. Yeah. Well, all right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming out to Two Truths, One Mic. Next week, we will be on Mrs. Kizzy Nichols' show. That is the Nichols Journey, you guys. Rod, is he still in? Can you please drop Kizzy's link for me, if you don't mind, before we get on up out of here? You got... Oh, yeah. So, do you have a topic for us next week, or you want it to be a surprise?
I want it to be a surprise. Stay tuned. We're going to do a short in the middle of the week.
Okay.
Probably Tuesday. Keisha and I are going to get together. We're going to do a short. We'll tell you all about the topic that day.
Oh, the suspense killing me.
And it's the Nichols Journey at the Nichols 13. So just stay tuned for that.
I don't know if he dropped it or not. Did he drop? Well, hold on. Let me try to.
Okay, he's not feeling well.
Okay. I'm sorry. Ew.
He said surprise us with the. Oh yeah, he just dropped. He said surprise us with the topic.
Thank you, Rod. I know you're not feeling well. I apologize for putting you to work. All right. Well, good night, everyone. We appreciate y'all coming to Two Truths, One Mic. Like I said, next week we will be on Kizzy Nichols' show at the Nichols Journey 13. So, with that being said, we finna get on up out of here.
Have a great night. Thank you all for coming.
Before that time run out.
We the top 10, UGK the major, we not playing, it don't stop here. Traffic lights, we going, know the time until the clock near. Bands on road, we doing digi to the whole block clear. Yo, what you got there? Oh, did you not hear? And he's taking fast mode, did you forget, bro? Put G-O-D first and nothing less, no. On a radar per release, per request, yo. Life is like a dice game, that's a bet, though. Is you bugging, that's a dub. Shoulder shrug to the stub. Tell them hit the squatty up. See a line of cars meet up. Nah, don't bother us. Windows fogging up. If she in a passenger, then you know she fine as damn.
All right. Night, night, y'all. I don't know why this thing won't end. Oh, it won't end until I do this. Hold on 1 second. I'll have to end it manually. We apologize, you guys. Y'all can go ahead on the exit stage left. This is so crazy. It will not let me in. I've never seen anything like it. It likes us. It wants us to stay.
Yeah, talk more, say more, tell me more.
Yeah. It wants us to stay, everyone. I don't know if we're gonna leave.